Happy Monday, everyone. If you're watching the replay, I'm just waiting for some people to jump on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Look how cute this is. So cute. Hold on. So I am working on my one paper pad, and I'm making a flip book, which this is gonna drive me insane. Should have left a little gap. Up so that way it would lay a little better. Let me fold over this one. This one's doing better at laying down. Huh. It's weird because I didn't get a notification. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hey, Left-Handed Crafter. Hey, Kennedy. Hey, Anna. Hey, everyone. I know, right? You were on the top chat. Oh. Hi, Dottie. Hey, Mary. Lou. Oh, okay. I just got your text, Kennedy. I understand. Hey, Kat. Oh, okay. I understand. All good. Look at this, guys. So I got the mini envelope punch. How cute. Girls, look. This is a 6x6. Look how small this thing is. So small, right? I don't know now. Oh, it is live. Hi. Hi. Hi, Tori. Hi, everyone. I am just crafting. I'm not doing anything. I'm working on, I started the paper pad, so I've cut 2 sheets out so far, so only 46 more to go, right? So anyway, I'm gonna mess around with this envelope punch. I'm trying to get it opened because I need to go get my nails painted because it's so quiet, guys. My little boy is in Houston, so it's quiet time for me. Quiet time. Look how little this thing is. So again, that's a 6x6. So little. It's funny, I have one of these punch boards and I've never used it because I've never had to. I've always folded my own envelopes. So it tells you, okay, so like it's got, this is your paper size, this is what card size. So let's make some, I like that it even makes the box shapes ones. That's cool. So maybe 2.5. It's a weird paper size to cut. Hold on. Hey, Mary Beth. Hey, Joyce. I'm going to cut because I can only use this pepper. So let's see. I'm going to save these 2 because I want to do a pocket kind of thing. Actually, let me cut this one down while I'm thinking about it. Line up that one and line up. Let me get my there, right there. All right, that is cut for my book. I know Kenny had her baby. Congratulations on the precious little baby. Well, I guess this is going to have to go. Hey, Monica Lewis, welcome to the channel. Welcome. All right, so I'm going to make little pockets on here. I don't know. I'm going to be kind of creative with this. I might do pockets, might do something else. We'll figure it out. But I did want to take my paper pad, and then if you guys are wondering, I have a video. We're doing a challenge where until I finish this paper pad, this was the one that I chose, I cannot use any other decorative paper. I can use regular cardstock, I can use embellishments, I can use stickers, I can use anything else. But like, say for instance I wanted to add this into there, I can't because this is decorative paper, so I can't use it. So I can only use this decorative paper until the paper pad is completely done. Oh, I ordered mine on Amazon. So I got this on Amazon. Amazon has them, and I've looked everywhere else. I haven't been able to find them, but Amazon had it, and it came in like 2 days. And I think it wasn't expensive. It was fairly cheap. Reasonable. All right, so let's make some envelopes. Let's make some out of this. Great. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That was loud. All right. So we're going to cut our paper down at 4 7/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 7/8 by 4 7/8. Alright, so, and mind you, I've never used my other one, so I know some of y'all have. Oh, yeah, so cool. Okay. So we line this up, because this one is 4 7/8, so this is 2.5 by 3.5. Alright. So if it's 2.5 by 3.5, do I punch it at... Okay, it says trim the paper the correct size. Align the left edge to score line measurements. Alright, well, I guess it says punch. So score line measurements was 2.5 by 3.5. So is it, this is 2.5. So I will punch, right? Score. And then do I flip it again and cut it at that same thing? Rotate at 2.5. It's so cute. I love it so far, but we'll see. I might be doing this wrong too. I've never used, I probably should have messed around with it before I got on camera looking all crazy. All right. 2.5. Punch. Score. And then 2.5. Punch. Score. And then back here, you take, hold on, throw these away. This just rounds it for you. How cute is this little thing? So cute. And then it tells you on the right side what size paper you need to cut to go inside, does it? 2.5 by 3.5, so you would just cut that a little shorter. All right, here's my little envelope. Let's check it out. I think this one's going to be squared though. Oh, I forgot to round this in. All right, so this one's a square one. Look, check it out, guys. It's regular one size and you only measure once. Oh, okay. All right, look at this. It's like a little box envelope. How stinking cute is this? So cute, right? I like that. All right, so this is gonna go. I'm gonna glue. My plan was to glue this in this flip book, right? In here somewhere, and then not have it Like I'm going to put something where it kind of folds onto each other, but it can come up and have something in it, like your little note. So your note can be written in here, and when they open it, it just pops up. Isn't that cute idea, I guess? I thought that would be cute. So you can just put like some washi tape. I don't know. That was my plan with that. Let me see. This one's going to go here. But I think we're going to, let's round the edges on this. So this one's going to be kind of here as a little pocket, but then I kind of want to be a little more creative than just, I might cut this because I'm thinking it could be several pockets if I do it like this and just cut off your excess, but then you can still see the paper in the back. So I'm trying to think more creatively, where it's like a couple little pockets and then you decorate it. But the problem is that dog would have to go in here. I don't know, I'm just thinking outside. Hold on. Hey Angela, I'm just working on this one paper pad. I said it before, but I'm not allowed to use any other decorative paper, cardstock or anything besides white until I finish this paper pad. So that's what I'm working on. No, I don't. No, but I'll add it on there right now. Yes, hold on, I'll add it on there. Let me do that. Amazon. Because this little punch board, like I have the bigger one and never use it because I make my own envelopes. But the little punch board is amazing. Like I totally recommend it. All right, hold on. And then let me add... Okay, mini envelope. Oh wait, there it goes. Punch board. Yeah, it's $14.45. Amazon has it. Add to list. All right, it's on there now. It's on my Amazon list. I'll link it for you guys, but it basically just shows you, all right, my favorite things. And it's constantly changing because I think I constantly like different things and whatever. The one thing I do keep in there is like what camera I use and whatever, because that is one question I get asked a lot, is what camera I use. Hey Dana. So it's on there, and then I'm going to add it to the video for people that are watching the playback. It might already be on here, but just in case it's not. All right. Perfect. All right. So that is the mini pinch board. Way out of the firm, so only have cell service for a bit. Oh, okay. I understand. So look, we were talking about this little punch board, Dana. Look how small it is. So this is a 6x6, right? Like, look how small this punch board is. This is the new miniature one. And I just made this little envelope because I like the idea that this is going to go on this. And then I'm going to write something in it and then put some washi tape just to hold it down. So when they open it, it has like a little something in it. And then I also use these planner stickers, and I just backed them with white cardstock because I think on the front I'm going to use them. And then I got out some trim, and I got out some eyelash trim and some lace because I wanted to put this behind it. But that's going to be the last thing I do because I want to work on it. Oh, okay, thanks. Bye, Kennedy. I want to work on that later, but okay. So I think as far as my pockets go, I need to probably get a solid color. More of a solid color. I did buy some fabric though. Y'all, I bought some fabric to kind of match Let me find a solid. This one is more solid. Let me look. All right. The pink, I think we're going to go with, oh, the pineapples are cute, but I think we're going to go with this one. Wait, where did it go? Hold on. Where is it? Okay, here we go. All right, because I think as far as the pockets are concerned, I want them to be different, but I want them to be multiple. So let's, hey Sassy. Oh, Mary Beth, she said she found, where? 6 and 7 and 10 and 1. Is there, are you talking about this? Is there a bigger one of these? Yeah, there's a bigger punch, the regular one. There's a big punch, the regular one that everyone uses. I just personally, I own one and I've never opened it. It's still in the packaging because I make my own envelopes. I think I've showed it quite a bit. But I was like behind. This weekend I really didn't do much of anything, but oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to stack multiples. So let me cut this down, and I'm just eyeballing this. Well, let me do 3. So we'll do 3 inches. And so I need this one to be 6 by 3. So cut this down. And then cut this down to 3. Maybe not 3. Hold on. Because if we do 3 here, well, we're going to overlap. So we'll do 3. I'm talking to myself. This is how I work. I know you're probably like, what is going on? You said that the punch board is out of stock? Oh, it's on Amazon. It's not. Oh, the bigger one is out of stock? I guess I'm not understanding. Hold on. Let me put live chat so that I'm looking. Yeah, I think both of them are. Hold on. I'll find the bigger one. Envelope punch board. What's funny is, so they have multiple ones, but it's a lot more expensive. I think it just depends on what you are going to get. Let me see. I think you have to buy it from, let me see, free shipping. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's what. It's out of stock for Canada. Okay, I was like, oh, it's not. Well, I know a lot of people wanted it, so probably. All right, so I'm going to make like 2 little pocket slips. Can y'all see what I'm doing? So there's a 6 by 6 on this side, right? And since this is closing, all right, so this is my flip book. So here's how the inside looks. This is the back. So I am going to put pockets over here, and I'm going to start with the solid color. Let me see. No, we're going to do it like this. So we're going to do solid here, about there, and it's going to be a pocket. And I think, no, I don't want to. I was like, maybe I should. Should I make a, you know what I'm going to? I'm going to make a little bitty thing to make the pocket, the second pocket, come up a little bit. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. All right, so I cut a 1-inch strip, and And then I'm going to get my scoreboard. So stay there, Jan. So I'm going to get my scoreboard. It won't let you post it in here? I wonder why. That's weird. Okay, so I'm basically going at a 1/2 inch and I'm going to score this piece of paper. Oh, where did the other strip go that I needed? I thought I cut 2. Oh, it's still in my thing. All right, so this one's a little smaller, so I'm going to go over a little bit. All right, so there's my 2 pieces of paper, because I think I'm going to want one of these pockets. I'm going to cut this down to 3 inches, but I want one of my pockets to kind of have a little bit where it kind of is popped up a little bit. So let me cut this down at 3 inches. I need a smaller cutting tool. Okay, so let me cut 3 inches. And I'm kind of just like flying off the seat of my pants half the time, if you guys haven't realized. All right, 3 inches. And should I do, let me cut this one just in case. 3 inches. Just in case I do both of them. All right, so I have some score tape that I'm grabbing. Hold on. Score tape. And then I'm gonna fold all these in half. And I think I'm only gonna do the top one, right? Because I think we don't need the second, both of them to pop up. So if this one, okay, let me go ahead and glue. No, I think we need both of them to pop. All right, so I'm gonna put score tape on all these little pieces. And I did like the pretty side on the inside, so that way if you see it on the top and the bottom, you see the pretty paper, if that makes sense. All right, so now I'm going to score tape all these little pieces. Yeah, Mary Beth, you'll have to let me know what she tells you. So are any of you guys crafting today, or what are you guys up to? What is everyone up to? I just got off the phone with Mary Beth. And I was like, I think I'm going live. And she was like, yeah, I just know that I needed to dip into this. Later, I'll probably have a Joann's haul. I went to Joann's haul. It's going to be a paper pad haul. But in a second, I will go get the fabrics that I bought to go with this paper pad. And I'll get y'all's opinion on it. Because that was another idea I had. All right, y'all want to see the fabric? Are y'all excited? Because I think I'm going to make some embellishments. Like I'm going to make some tags and stuff to go in here. But I think I'm going to... You know what I made last night? Aww. Oh, okay. You know what I made last night? So my daughter lost her tooth, and me and my husband have been really, like, it's kind of sanitary reasons, but we're not the best about going and finding a tooth that's under the pillow, and it's kind of, ugh. So what I did was I took one of her bears, and I literally did it in 5 minutes, right? I took one of her bears, and I made like a pocket and sewed it on there on fabric. So I call it the tooth backpack. Hold on, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna get the fabric, I'm gonna get the bear. Hold on, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so here's the little bear I made. Check this out. So what I did is I just like tied like ribbon around his arms and sewed it to this little pocket that I made. And I just like roughly sewed Velcro. And see now, oh, my husband gave her $10. He said he was giving her $2. But, so this is the Tooth Fairy backpack. Oh, hey, Crafty Jackie. Aww. When people fly by. Yeah, I'm that kind of. So this is, I made a Tooth Fairy bear. So that's for all the teeth. It's funny, my 16-year-old was like, why you didn't make me one of those? I was like, you know. So isn't that cute? It's so cute, right? And then if you ever wanted to take it off of the bear, you could, because it's kind of just tied on. But, and this is a simple pocket, so all I did was take the fabric. It's super simple. I didn't do anything special because she was going to bed and we had like 5 minutes, so I just put 2 stacks of fabric, sewed it around, folded it in, and then sewed up here, and then just put some Velcro. And then, so it's the Tooth Fairy backpack. The tooth backpack. So this sitting on the thing. So I made that last night. And then here is, all right, let me put this stuff to the side. And then I'll show you the fabric. Working on, yes, what a cute idea, right? Everything. Well, my husband was like, why don't you just sew something together? And I'm like, okay. So I literally grabbed the fabric I had. So here's the fabric. I have some other stuff, but I'll do Joann's haul. So I wanted to get like mint, but I didn't have the thing with me, right? And this has a lot of floral in it. So here's the fabrics that I got. So there's this one just because it's so pretty, right? And it says, believe in your daydream. Like, how stinking cute. No, you're fine. You're fine. I understand, Jen. So there's this one. I got that fabric. Then I got this one. And I, like, it has the mint and it's got like pinks and stuff. And you can kind of really, like, in the paper pad, I remember it having some florals, but I wasn't really sure. But like, even to put that fabric with this gold, like if I wanted to, wouldn't, like, see? Like, how cute is that, right? So I got this one and I thought it was super pretty. And then there's this one, which of course is like matches the color really well. Foil glare. Okay, no problem. That's fine, Jackie. And then, so this is one that I got. So stinking cute. And then the last one is, look at this one. I just thought it was different, right? I love that it's faded, but I know Mary Beth would love this. And that's what I was thinking of. Mary Beth, look, it's your graph paper. Do you see your graph paper? But doesn't it look like you use oxides to kind of distress it? I thought that was so cute. So that was the fabric that I got. Okay. From Joann's. I wish I would have went by myself because I probably would have done some more things. But, hey Linda. Doesn't it remind you of graph paper? Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, that looks like graph paper. Alright. Do you use quarter material for anything? A fat quarter? You could. I mean, most time I use less than a quarter, so you could. I just don't buy fat quarters because I have learned that fat quarters, the material is not the same. It's always like a lot cheaper material where it's thin. And I don't really care. I mean, you have to fill it, but I don't. Dana, you sew. Do you like using fat quarters or am I tripping? I just think, oh, she's got to let the dogs out. But I just think that fat quarters, sometimes the material is cheaper and kind of see-through versus buying fabric that you're probably getting it for the same price if you just bought it off the bolt rather. And here's the thing about fabric. Unless it's on sale, if it's cheaper, there's a reason why it's cheaper. Not all fabric is made equally. So I'm not saying you have to buy expensive. I think those were like, they were on sale, like I think 60% off at Joann's is doing a big sale. So I'm not saying you have to buy the most expensive one, but I've learned in my personal experience, fat quarters are not always the best fabric. Oh my gosh, you'll have to send me we'll talk about it after I do my live, Mary Beth. Because I haven't bought any yet, and I'm like, I need to. Because like in this project I'm doing, it would be good. And I think I'm going to even put, I'm going to do some crazy stuff. Not always. They're not always the end of the world. Now, scraps is different than a fat quarter. So scraps, yes, I buy scraps, and it's a scrap bin at like Joann's or wherever. No problem using that, and use it a lot because I use it on multiple things. Tags, you could do all kinds of stuff. But there's a difference between buying an actual fat quarter than buying scraps, if that makes sense. All right. Miniinthebox.com. I'll have to go look. So, yeah, no telling. No telling. All right, I am almost done with this part. So, are you crafting, Mary Lou? There's like different parts of the crafter community, right? Because some people are different. But I love the parts where everyone's super helpful and want like help each other out, and where you enjoy. You're like, wow, that's cool, instead of the hate. Because do y'all know that people will subscribe to your video just to leave a thumbs down? Subscribe to your channel just to leave a thumbs down. Funny. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to put these on the inside. Varnish, varnish. I always hear Mary Beth go, varnish. I'm like, oh, that's what it's called? All right, I'm just lining this up to the best of my ability. All right. Varnish, varnish. All right, this one. Yes, that's what I said. I don't. Right. Well, get the fabric off of the roll. Don't buy the fat quarter, especially the ones at Walmart. I would recommend getting some fabric off the bolt. You can pretty much hold it up, pull a piece out, hold it up to the light, and you can tell. So I'm a stickler. Now, mind you, okay, look at this. You see this fabric? I use this just the same, and this is flannel. So you can use flannel. This is flannel, right? So it doesn't have to be cotton. Now, look at this. Now, these are bright lights. But do you see, can you see my hand through the fabric? This is a good quality fabric. I always make sure, and you can kind of feel the weight of it, but you've learned. Because if you buy thin fabric with snippets, see, I can understand that. But to actually make a project with it, if you buy thin fabric, you're going to end up, your project's not going to be. See, can you see my hand through it, through the light? Like, and Dana knows what I'm talking about. What's the first thing you do when you're buying fabric off the roll? Look at, don't you look at the, like, the thickness and the, if you can see through it. See, all of these, and that's one thing, because I picked up some really cute fabric that I wanted to use, but I didn't get it because it was of thinner quality, where when you're working on a project, see, this one is see how you can see my hand through it? But this is a really thin, I mean, not thin. This is a super transparent color, but even then you can barely see my hand. Yeah. Okay. So that's one thing I recommend, is just paying attention to, okay, and I'm just going to eyeball this where I put this down. It doesn't have to be perfect, or does it? All right. So I kind of want it to have a little bit of something. If you see, now you have room to stick something in the pocket. So the only thing I'm going to do now, and I probably should have done this before I stuck it down, is I want this side. Should I? No, it'll be able to fit more. Okay, we're not going to glue that part down. This one we are. So this is going to be our other one that goes on top of here. But I need to measure the distance of, where is my ruler, Jan? Here's my ruler. Yeah. Because if you're going to spend the money on fabric, and it's not, you might as well pay like $1 more and get a better quality. All right, so we need to cut this down to 2 inches. Let me cut these down to 2 inches. I'm not going to throw those away because you never know. And then cutting this down to 2 inches. It didn't cut all the way through the back end. Or did it? It did. All right. Go. All right. So on this one, I'm going to line these up at the end over here. Varnish, varnish. Like Mary Beth. I'm like, I didn't even know that was a thing or what it was called. I've learned a lot from Mary Beth. All right. Score tape, score tape. Okay. Peel the backing off. All right. That one went over a little bit. All right, over here. Peel it off. Oh, wait, did I do it right? Yeah, I did. Okay. And then this one, we're going to put glue on the other sides. Glue it down. So, Mary, are you crafting? Mary Lou? All right, so I'm going to put glue right here. And I'm actually going to put a little bit of glue on here to give me some more time on this. That's another trick I learned from Mary Beth. Put the glue over it because it gives you a little more time to move around. All right, so now line that up. So there's our pockets that I just created. So you have this one and this one. And now that I have those hinges on it, you have a lot more room to stick stuff in. And I put the pretty side paper here so that way you could see. Now I noticed that this one has a little bit of overhang. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip it over and I'm just going to cut down the little bit of overhang that I can see. On both sides. All right. Perfect. All right, let me look at this side. And it's just a tad bit, like the smallest piece, but I just want that to be straight. All right, so there we have some pockets. And I think that's super cute. All right, so then we can put stuff in here and decorate that part. Because I think we want, this is going to go split center. So when this opens, all right, so what we're going to do is, and I'm going to cut a piece of paper here. So let's use, all right, let me measure the inside of this. This is So we need to cut something 3 inches. 3 inches. All right, so here is my piece of paper that I'm going to put in here, right? So I want it to be removable. I don't want to glue. Ooh, can y'all see what I'm doing? I want it to be removable. I don't want it to be in there. So if they want to take it out or whatever. So that's my piece of paper that's going to go in there. So let's fussy cut. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it down at the bottom so we can put a tag behind here so it still is a functional piece, right? And I think we're going to leave this part open to be able to decorate, or maybe, yeah. So I'm going to leave all this open to be able to put stuff in, right? And then it's going to be, okay, so let me do, so I'm only going to do 3 sides on here. Flying by the seat of my pants, guys, for real. All right, so we're going to do this side. And the reason why I'm using double-sided tape is it's a lot more stronger and sturdier, and when you have a mechanism that you're putting on that is going to have a lot of lifting and a lot of whatever you want, okay, hold on, let me just lift it up. You want, art glitter glue is great, but when someone's constantly pulling at it, it's going to give. So that's why I feel like on a project where it's a mechanism where it's being lifted up and kind of pulled on a lot, you should, score tape is really good. You're going where? Mary Beth? I mean, Mary Lou, where are you going? You said you're going later. Are you, I don't know. Joann's has that 25% off today. All of your purchase, including sales price. All right. So this goes here. So, all right. Now I'm going to varnish, put some art glitter glue on top, and then put this piece down. And then what I'm going to use is some washi tape, but I'm going to show you a trick that I'm going to do, right? Because the person, once they remove the washi tape, they can stick it back down. But because I don't want it to rip my paper, I'm going to do a trick, and I will show you. So I just put art glitter glue on top of that. So now it's a pocket at the top. All right, so there's our little note. So let's just put this in here. And my trick to keeping, because sometimes washi can rip your paper. So let's see, I have these strips. I think we're going to go with pink. So what I'm going to do is, let me just cut my piece that I need. And in order to make sure that it doesn't rip my paper, I'm just going to stick it down a couple of times. Come on, Jan. I'm trying to get this open. Fun times. You should. You should. You have that paper pad that you need to use, and what a great idea. Girl, I'm probably going to end up using like 6 pieces of paper and make some, because I got to make some embellishment with all the scraps to kind of coordinate it together. I'm going to make a couple tags to stick in, like all kinds of stuff. Okay, so the trick that I've learned is on my surface, you just want to stick it down a couple times, and that prevents it from being too sticky and ripping the paper. So just a simple piece of washi tape, and then the person can open. And then, oh, you know what else we could have done? Hold on. I got an idea. Hold on. Punch. Circle punch. Check this out. So on one of these scrap pieces of paper, I'm going to cut out a pink circle. And then I'm going to write right here the word open me. Let me find a pen that I want to use. This one work. Well, let me see what color it comes out. This one will work. So I'm going to write open. I'm going to use some black pen on top of it. Open me. I don't like my handwriting on this. Hold on. I'm going to punch another one out. Let me do over here. I probably needed to use black. All right. So here, let me use this one. Open me. All right. So now we can stick this here, but I think, should we put some washi behind it? No, we'll just put it on there. So that way, when they take the washi off, there. And then the tag, I don't have, I need to make a tag, but see, look, check this out. So that's where your tag goes. Like, how cute, right? And then, like, to add embellishments, like I use these stickers, right? But what I was thinking was I wanted to use just a tiny bit of eyelash trim and just kind of layer it underneath it. So I'm going to make a different one of that. I'll make that in just a second. And I'm trying not to go too far with, okay, so how I do this, and I don't know, everybody has their own method, is I kind of get as much as I think I need to get it to kind of come out a little bit. And then, see, I just want the little trims coming out, right, underneath it. So what I do is I just kind of ball it up like this. And then I just take my glue and kind of, I'm sure there's probably an easier way, but this is the way that I've been doing it. And I'm just kind of getting it in everywhere, mainly the edges really well. And it's coming up a little bit, but I will push that down. Okay, so plenty of glue, plenty, and now it's starting to stick to itself, but, and then thank God for glitter glue drying clear. So now let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. Do you see all the eyelash trim behind it? How cute. Okay, so let me put it, I'm going to hold it down. Hold on. Let me put some more glue. All right, let me hold it down for a second. All right, so that is that part. Let me make my tag. So I have a bunch of these that I bought, and girls, I can't tell you how many I have. So I bought a whole box on Amazon for 30 bucks, but it comes with 1,000 of these. 1,000 of them. So that's what I'm using to put tags on, which makes things so much simpler. So let me try to use my scraps, which this one would go good sideways possibly, but I don't want to, no. All right, so we have this color. We also, I'm looking at all my scraps, but let's tie in, we already have the envelope that color, so maybe do the green. Yeah, we'll do this one. All right, simple, simple. You said use a big piece of double-sided tape to, oh, okay, that's smart. I just started using, most of the time I have my double-sided tape put up because of my child, but that would be smart. That would make sense. All right. So I am just taking this, I put some art glitter glue, and I'm going to glue this down to my cardstock. It's easy peasy. Now I'm just going to cut it out. And I don't want to do a lot of embellishment on this tag besides something at the top, because I probably put a sticker or something on it and like backline it, because of we want it to fit in the pocket and not bulk up the pocket, if that makes sense. All right. And then on the paper, the flip book, I just took I cut down my cardstock to, and I probably should have talked about this at the beginning, and my desk is a mess. Sorry guys, this is how I craft. So I just took a 12 by 12, cut it down 6 by 6, so you get 4, right? Well, you only need 3 of them each. So what I did is I took 2 pieces of the opposite and I glued them to each other, if that makes sense. So this front is glued to this, and then I just lined them up on my desk, and then put a little bit of glue down each side, and then put my washi tape over it, because you don't have to worry about the washi tape coming out, if that makes sense. All right, here is our tag that we just made. Let me cut a hole through the paper. I want to use that same eyelash trim because that's what we used. And I'm just eyeballing this as well. All right, there's our eyelash trim. And then I am going to just stick this through the hole and kind of get it to go through. You know what I mean? Do you know what's funny is when I'm crafting by myself and I'm not live, I'm still saying all this like, okay, stick it through the hole, blah. For real though, I think this is way too long, but I want it to be, hold on, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut these 2 strings in half and make 2 of them and then get them to go through. Hold on. Because I want all of this in there. Okay. So now I cut them in half, and now I'm going to stick these 2 little strings through the hole, which is a little more difficult, but we're going to get it. There we go. So I'm making chicken parmesan for dinner tonight. I went to the grocery store. Let me tell you what I did. I made a meal plan, wrote down a grocery list, get to the grocery store, and guess what I did? Forgot. I know. Funny. So look, I wrote down in my planner what I was going to make for dinner every day, right? And then wrote down the grocery list, get to the store, don't have the grocery list. But the good thing is because I had wrote it down, I remembered for the most part. I didn't forget anything. So I was super happy. So I just have these planner stickers that I'm not really going to use in my planner. And that's what I've been kind of using. And luckily for me, it's got a bunch of this same color in it. So all I'm doing is taking white cardstock to back it, because I think if you're going to use stickers, you need to back it so that it looks better, if that makes sense. I don't know. It kind of looks more like ephemera versus a sticker, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm making for dinner. Except I got a different recipe. It's not what you think. I'll have to send you the recipe, Mary Beth. It's going to blow your mind. This lady did it and she cooked it. So here's my thing. Why I haven't made chicken parmesan is because it's a lot of work. So you have to, you know, thin out your chicken breast, put it in, I like mine in breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs, fry it in a little bit of oil, and then make your sauce and put it in, I don't put it in the oven, but you're supposed to with cheese and whatever. The cheese kind of melts because it's hot. Yes. So, okay, this is going on here. I don't want to put anything else behind it because it has to go in the pocket. All right, so here we go. So there is my little tag that I just made. How cute is that, right? And this just slides in that little pocket. So whenever this is opened right here, and remember, all right, the washi tape will, I'm trying to, without taking it all off, but I'm probably gonna have to anyway. So whenever they open this, there's your little note that just comes out. How cute is that, right? All right, so that page is done. This one has pockets, but I think we need to put some things on it. What do you think, girls? Some kind of decoration, maybe. Pineapple. Too bad I don't have a pineapple punch, right? And then, so this is going to be little pockets, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out some of the journaling cards, and then I'm probably going to stick some of these in there where the person can make their own tags. So that'll probably go in one pocket, and then in here I'll probably do some journaling cards or something. But, all right, let me put that back down. So we have the middle page done. And then this, but I think we need to decorate, right? Just put some stuff over it so it looks kind of finished. I think we need to bring in like a pink sticker right here. Let me see what we have for pink. Living the dream. Oh, I have a gold one that's really cute. Let's take the gold one. All right. It says, life is an adventure. I know that's right. I know that's right. Dana, did you talk to the internet people? Did you get your internet worked out? Or they gave you the runaround about somebody's going to call you back? All right. I'm going to cut. And then I'm going to cut. There's like a little notch that's going to drive me crazy. All right. So then, right? So look how different it looks with it on there, right? But this one's really cute too. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Where is it? Hold on, guys. That's the school. All right. Sorry, that was my son calling. Oh, yeah, you know how that goes. Hey, Anne-Marie. All right. So I like this better here, but I have a little pink one that I seen that'll probably be better there, right? And because it's not as big. So let me see. I'm going to stick this on here. I'm going to put this, I'm going to put a little art glitter glue on the back of this sticker because it feels like it's going to need it. Okay, and I think I have a punch. So let's see. I have a punch, right? So that's the great thing about these circle ones is I can just center it and punch it out. All right. So, and I don't want them to be, maybe I should get another one, right? So let's do another one. All right. My 16-year-old stayed up way too late last night. He's at the nurse calling me. He goes, she doesn't want me to go home, but she's having me sit here. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, because I'm nauseated. I'm like, okay. All right. Well, have fun. Uh-oh. Sorry. Y'all probably seeing my head in the camera. All right. So look. I think that's what we're going to go with. This would be cute with like a little... Well, I can't put anything here. These have to stay flat. So let me keep these flat. All right. Because I don't want it to be too bulky because you have to be able to use the pocket. And there we go. And then, all right, we're going to glue this one. Yeah, we're going to keep this one flat too. I could have made it come up, but the pockets are already bulky. So that side is pretty much done as well, right? So now we have to decorate this side, this side. The back, I'm going to keep really simple. And then I have to decorate the front. So there's still 3 more pages. Can you believe that? There's 3 more pages to think creatively on. Why don't we do on this side, maybe like a waterfall or something, right? Cut this down by 5. So it would be 6.5. Let me do the math on this. 6.5 by 5 is where we're going to start. Oh, actually, we're going to go, let me do 5 first, because we want to cut it where you can see the paper in the back. So we're going to go 5 by, we need 2 paces. One, we'll do 6.5. All right. And then this is your fun part, Mary Beth, where you have to cut. Oh, really? I was up pretty late. I ain't gonna lie. So have you taken a nap? All right. How much is this? That's a whole inch. I think that this one only needs to be 5.5, right? So let me do, I'm gonna cut this down at 5.5. All right, here we go. Because there's a reason. I should have left that. All right, so here is where we're gonna start with, right? So we need to cut this one down at, how big do we want these to be, Mary Beth? No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm probably not going to be on much longer anyway. I just wanted to show what I was working on. I'm probably about to jump off anyhow. So you're fine. I just wanted to get on and say hi to everyone and talk. I am probably going to call it. I'll probably do a project share. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a project share with this and then kind of show how I ended up doing everything. I think that's where we're at. I need to figure out how wide I want these to be. I'm going to do the math on that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Flaps. I'm going to make, so what I'm doing is this is going to be my background, right? So I haven't cut this to size because what I'm doing is I'm figuring out, and I'll probably discuss it with you on the phone because I know that you're better at this kind of thing, is I'm going to do the math on how far I want the waterfall to go. And I want it to end here. That's why I measured them the same. And then I'm going to figure out, it's probably going to be 3 layers. And then that's kind of how I do it. Yeah, I literally didn't. I'm not a sleeper. Ask Mary Beth. I am not a sleeper. The other day I was, but I'm not. I used to be, but not so much anymore. But I think I'm going to let you guys go. Here's where I got so far. How pretty is this paper, though? And then I'm going to work on I'm going to put a waterfall inside here, which means this page has got to be kind of simple and flat. Because you don't want 2 bulky pages up against each other. But, like, how cute is this? You have to be, like, creative with it, right? Especially when you're only using 1 paper pad. See, gold would punch some gold out. That'd be cute, too. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you go. I know. Time to go grocery shopping. Hub Sinks is going to start. That's funny. Bye, Joyce. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It kind of was. I think I'm going to do more of these. I was doing them for a while and then I stopped. But it's just like no reason just to get on and show y'all. I'm crafting anyway. So I might as well get on here and kind of show you how my thought process works and what I'm working on. Especially with the 1 paper pad. So I hope to get at least 6 sheets done. And I'm going to keep all these scraps like in a container to themselves. So if I can use them in other projects, I will. I'm probably going to use a bunch of this still in this project to cut out some stuff. So that is my plan. I'm going to get a baby wipe and wipe that down, or it's going to drive me crazy. You can't see it, but I can feel the glue on there. Well, I hope you have a great day, everyone, and I will talk to you soon. I have no baby this week, so I'll probably just be going live at random times over and over again. Bye, guys. See you later.